Asian holy books in English.
Goon-Herning Temple, on the determination of karma and destinim. Writer is Guan Yin Bodhisattva.
Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva descends. Chapter 3. Blessing Classification. The Buddha said, all sentient beings are equal and possess Buddha nature. This implies that all sentient beings have the seed of Buddhahood within their spirits, which can be cultivated and realized, thus making all beings equal. Karma theory dictates that all living beings are equal, i.e., for every cause, there will be a corresponding effect and no one is exempted from these karmic laws. As a result, necessities to sustain life such as clothing, food, housing, and transportation, or anything else consumed to sustain life are closely related to their innate blessings. This innate blessing is formed when the fetus is developed in their mother's wombs. Therefore, people often say that this child will bring fortune to her parents and prosper the family fortune. And there are cases where someone is born, their destiny chart contains wealth and riches. All these means that all sentient beings will enjoy some form of blessing when they are born into this world. Heaven is benevolent, even if one reincarnates as animals, or is reborn as a beggar, and suffers from poverty and is often bullied since childhood, they still enjoy nature blessings in the form of food, air, water, fire to sustain their lives. But why are there some people born into loving families who showered them with greater care and attention to their needs? They were treated like the apple of their parents' eyes and were given the abundance of love and material enjoyment even when they are infant. While others are born into hardship and poverty, not only lacking parental love but also face disdain throughout their upbringing. The difference lies in the fortune brought into this life and the weight of one's accumulated karmic causes and effects, good or bad, from previous lives. In simple terms, when someone who has done fewer good deeds than bad deeds in his past life, but whose sin is not severe enough to the animal path or to the infernal hell of Avici Naraka, note below. Therefore, after he is born, when they are reborn as humans, their light good deeds result in thin fortune, and after being born, their blessings gradually decrease with each passing day, resulting in a tumultuous life with few smooth paths. On the contrary, those who have done many good deeds in their past lives, but not enough to transcend the human realm, are likely to be born into families with loving parents and affluent backgrounds, and their lives will be filled with good fortune and smooth situations. Even if they occasionally manifest bad karma, they can still receive help from benefactors and transform misfortune into good fortune, even avoiding disasters and difficulties altogether. To sum up, one should understand that bodhisattvas are afraid of causes and sentient beings are afraid of consequences. Of course, as soon as the consequences are here, let it be and be at peace with it. Since one is born human, one brings along with him basic good deeds and blessings. Do not complain about the past deeds but focus on the future accumulation of goodness and happiness. Note: Avici is the lowest level of the Naraka or hell realm in Buddhist cosmology. It is often translated into English as the hell of uninterrupted suffering, or the hell without respite. In this realm, beings endure extreme suffering for eons of time without any break. It is important to note that unlike some concepts of eternal hell in other religions, the stay in Avici, like all the realms in Buddhist cosmology, is temporary, see further note below. However, temporary in this context is relative. The length of time can be unimaginably long from a human perspective. Once the negative karma that led to rebirth in this realm is exhausted, the being will be reborn in another realm based on their remaining karma. It's also worth mentioning that although the term hell is used in English translations, the concept of Naraka in Buddhism is somewhat different from the common Western concept of hell. In Buddhism, it is not a place of divine punishment but a place where beings suffer due to their own negative actions, karma. Further note: the concept of Avici hell being temporary is rooted in the fundamental Buddhist belief in impermanence. This belief holds that all conditioned phenomena are transient, subject to change, and have no fixed, unchanging essence. In Buddhism, no state of existence is permanent, even the deepest levels of hell. Suffering in hell realms, according to Buddhist teachings, continues until the negative karma that led to that birth is fully exhausted, at which point one is reborn in another realm based on one's remaining karma. This concept is described in various Buddhist texts and teachings. However, the duration of stay in these realms is often depicted as extremely long, with the Avicii hell being the most severe. Nevertheless, the stay is not eternal. For example, the Lotus Sutra, a highly influential Mahayana Buddhist text, contains a parable in which a bodhisattva takes on the sufferings of hell beings, which indicates the potential for liberation even from the lowest realms. It should be noted that interpretations can vary across different Buddhist traditions and texts. For a full understanding, it would be best to study these texts or consult with knowledgeable practitioners or scholars.
Goon-Herning Temple has a wealth of benevolent Chinese books authored by immortals and Buddhas for you to explore. Currently, English translations of these benevolent books are also in progress. Please stay tuned for more updates and exciting translations. May everyone become kinder with each passing day, choosing to adopt a vegetarian lifestyle, rectify their mistakes, transform negative thoughts into positive ones, and reach out to help others. Such actions will bring inner and outer harmony and usher in more love and care into our world. Wishing you and all a life filled with peace, happiness, and contentment.
Recruitment for Tao Patronage Committee members. Goon-Herning Temple has been publishing the Goon-Herning magazine regularly and distributing numerous benevolent books authored by our temple. We are dedicated to propagating the Tao and engaging in charitable activities, both to fulfill our heavenly mission of enlightening humanity and to guide sentient beings on the path of spiritual cultivation. To support these noble endeavors, we have established the Tao Patronage Committee, inviting individuals to contribute to the resources required for our sacred work. Under the auspices of our temple's chairman, Master Guan, and with divine approval, individuals who provide financial support as Tao patrons are entitled to the following merits: donations of 1,200 new Taiwan dollars or more in a single contribution annually will earn the donor the title of Tao Patronage Committee member. This virtuous act not only contributes to the heavenly records of merit but also supports the propagation of the Tao and the cultivation of positive karma. By introducing and recommending one person as a Tao patron, you will receive 50 major merits. For introducing and recommending 5 people, you will be blessed with 500 major merits. Introducing and recommending 10 people will grant you a significant virtue, which can help mitigate disasters and cultivate blessings. We wholeheartedly welcome the support and participation of virtuous individuals from all directions, as this endeavor benefits not only oneself but also future generations by accumulating merit and wisdom. Let us join hands in the spirit of benevolence and dedication to the Tao.
After being Tao receivers, here are the genuine benefits. Tao from Taiwan, continued devotion to the Tao and merit accumulation. After being Tao receivers, you continue to hold the Tao principles close to your heart. When your merits surpass your demerits, you can return to the heavens, undergo the test of realization, and upon passing, gain entry to celestial abodes like Maitriya's Pure Land, the Infinite Heaven, or various Buddha's Pure Lands. Protection by Tao Guardians. After becoming Tao receivers, celestial beings assign a Tao guardian to accompany you. However, if you falter in your Tao commitment, the guardian may depart. Maintaining a vegetarian diet can attract additional guardians. Listening to Tao teachings and assisting ancestral souls. After receiving the Tao, you can attend Tao lectures and gatherings, offering solace and spiritual guidance to suffering ancestral souls in the realms of the underworld or hell. Practicing vegetarianism helps alleviate the karmic consequences of harming sentient beings and allows you to accumulate boundless blessings. The primary focus is on erasing the accumulated karmic obstacles of the past 60,000 years. Challenges and spiritual advancement. As Tao receivers, you'll face various challenges. Overcoming these challenges not only helps dispel karmic obstacles but also advances your own Tao attainment. Sincere Tao practitioners can assist their ancestors in escaping suffering and joining Earth Store Bodhisattvas' practice in ancient Buddha realms. Numerous benefits. Engaging in Tao practices, such as attending Tao lectures, enhancing wisdom, participating in group Tao activities, accumulating Tao merit, offering incense morning and evening, sustaining wisdom and life, maintaining a vegetarian diet, gathering virtue, and guiding others on the Tao path, accumulating immeasurable merit, brings countless benefits. Lifelong dedication to the Tao. After becoming Tao receivers, you commit to lifelong devotion, remaining connected to the temple, holding Tao in your hearts. You refrain from harming others, criticizing, or disrupting Tao affairs. After passing away, if you don't pass through the 3 gates successfully, you can avoid the underworld and hell, instead choosing to practice in the Pure Land of Nanping Mountain, under the guidance of the living Buddha Ji Gong. These genuine benefits of being Tao receivers include personal growth and opportunities to help not only oneself but also ancestral souls and those seeking the Tao. Reaching the Pure Land of Maitreya is a guarantee of Buddhahood. Let me clarify some key points for everyone. Rebirth with negative karma, easier than Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. In Maitreya's Pure Land, you can attain rebirth even if you have accumulated negative karma. This makes it easier to attain rebirth compared to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. Attainment of Supreme Bodhisattva and Buddhahood. In Maitreya's Pure Land, you can progress towards the attainment of Buddhahood, including the highest rank of Bodhisattva, preparing for Buddhahood. This is highly auspicious. Becoming a Buddha alongside Maitreya and Dragon Flower Assembly. It is possible to attain Buddhahood together with Maitreya Buddha and the Dragon Flower Assembly in the future. It's essential to clarify that beings in Maitreya's Pure Land, including Bodhisattvas, do not need to be reborn through birth. When the time comes for them to hold Dharma assemblies, they will manifest directly in the sky. Thus, there is no risk of losing their spiritual progress. The key is that we can achieve Buddhahood during the Dragon Flower Assembly, which is exceptionally virtuous. How to attain rebirth in Maitreya's Pure Land. Here is a summary of the most effective methods. Goon-Herning Temple in Taiwan. To register for rebirth in Maitreya's Pure Land, free of charge. You need to go in person, as the application is presented to the heavens. After registering, begin reciting the sacred name of Maitreya Buddha and perform the 6 acts, which will be explained later, in the morning and evening. This helps accumulate merit and wisdom, enhancing your spiritual progress. For Taoist practitioners, if you follow the heavenly Taoist path, it's easier to seek rebirth in Maitreya's Pure Land because Maitreya Buddha is the ancestral deity. However, remember to dedicate the merit from any virtuous deeds for rebirth in Maitreya's Pure Land. This dedication is crucial as it maintains your motivation. Don't worry. Dedicating merit doesn't hinder karma purification. It includes the removal of obstacles and is highly auspicious. These practices offer a path to attain rebirth in Maitreya's Pure Land, where you can progress towards Buddhahood and join Maitreya and the Dragon Flower Assembly in achieving supreme enlightenment.